as their guys get set to match up between the Atlanta and Philadelphia Eagles. Here we go. The final week of the NFL season. Week 17 is underway. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Here we go. 18 Gator. You better be afraid of me. Hard, hard. Let's go.
On first down, Samuel. And he's upended after a gain of 2 after the 27.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
Let's go, baby. Hey, Sam off.
He's coming. Double up, double up. He's coming.
Here's 2nd and 8. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 44.
Hey, let's go.
Time will tell if that's an interception that rattles the rookie here. First drive on the road.
And you know the discussion going into the game? Centered on, okay, let's get out nice and easy. Take care of the football. We're on the road. You're a youngster. Let's not make mistakes early. But now the conversation will shift to, okay, put it behind you. Move on. Long way to go in this one.
Hurry up. Ready?
Miles Sanders, first carry of the game. And some room to work. The try. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Heck of a start. A 30-yard pickup on their first play from scrimmage. Even from up here in the booth, the play-by-play guy could tell there was some pretty good blocking on the right side of the line.
Well, you have good eyes, and it's almost like a ballet when it's executed that well. Everyone in the right spot, everyone in sync, everyone hitting the perfect notes. A little more percussion and a lot more bass, I would think, than you get to know with ballet. But at the same time, that was well executed.
This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Set, ready? 30 base.
Check. 52's the mic. Gotta do better. Come
on. Yo, cheetah.
And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. From 3 yards out, as his guys are able to strike first here in this.
Never fun for a defense to run on the field knowing that they're having to defend a short field. Just the idea of trying to limit an offense in that position, daunting for a defense.
Jason Sanders set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. That's fielded in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 16-yard line.
Their own 16-yard line.
Ready?
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line as we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Look at me. Go.
Back to throw. Hastings. That one complete to D.D. Westbrook. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
Here we go.
A nice pickup there, 18 yards, first down Falcons.
Well, that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
They'll run on first down. Samuel, and he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
Plays like we just saw there. That's why they're up right now. And the defense, they're doing their job.
Yeah, it starts with the guys up front. So when you talk with GMs who are putting together a team, a lot of them say we're going to build from the inside out because if you control the line of scrimmage, you control the rest of the ball game, and that's what we're seeing here. They're actually playing in the offense's backfield, not necessarily just playing at the line of scrimmage.
Second and 13. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. Anthony Barr comes rumbling in for the sack.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game, watching this offensive line, because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. They don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit.
On the ready.
Right? 4 guys might have it right, but the 5th guy is giving something up. They've got to find a way to all get on the same page.
Shoot.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And unable to connect, incomplete. Now give them credit, they took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
And this passing game's whole offense really didn't show up in the loss last week, and it hasn't started all that great here either.
Yeah, and they can't let that incompletion become an uh-oh moment. Like, oh boy, here we go again, just like last week. Each game is its own entity, treated as such.
Yeah, Sanders now to return. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And the Eagles will have it, taking over 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And as these guys interplay in Week 17, we know one thing. They are playoff bound. They want to win that division title. They told us that is a goal that's been posted in their locker room since day one. They've got the chance to control their own destiny.
And there's nothing more powerful than saying that you won the division, because I know from building a team, when I talk with all the GMs and the player personnel directors, they always talk about to get to the playoffs in the NFL, you have to have a team that's constructed to win your division. Beat those teams first. That's your #1 path to getting there, and they can get that done in this game.
It's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11.
One thing's for sure, this defense has to figure out how to stop the ground game. He's eating them up here in the first quarter.
It looks like they have to go to different forces, aren't they? The conventional things aren't working. I remember a coach of mine saying way back when, the back's having a great game, you've got to get the ball out of his hands. See how far he can run without the ball. And what he meant was takeaways, not get loose, because maybe you can't just stop him with just regular tackling.
Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Ready, set.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
It's going to be a long day.
Hey, exit.
It's going to be a long day. Check, 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 check. Check, check, check.
Go, Jack. Ready, ready.
They'll drop to throw. His throw incomplete.
One thing I have learned, receivers don't mind high throws so much to the sideline, but do that over the middle to them, and not only the DB's going to throw a little verbal trash their way, when they get back to the huddle, they have a few words to say to their QB, aren't they?
Yeah, hung out to dry a little bit there on the high throw. Luckily fell incomplete.
Hey, seam 6. Seam 6. Get it.
Now back to throw. And he finds a man with a crossing route. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 22-yard line.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Watch left, watch left, watch left.
X3. 218, chopper.
Switch gears. Mike 56.
Go.
Hey, tighten down.
Yo.
Back to throw now on first down. And his throw is incomplete.
All right, that one fell incomplete there, but the best quarterbacks, they'll miss on 40% of their throws, somewhere in that neighborhood, similar to a great hitter in baseball who's going to fail 7 out of 10 times and still have a great year. In this case, you want perfection, but way better that it hits the ground instead of going to an opposite color jersey.
Watch the run, watch the run. Check safety, check safety. Joker,
Topper, topper.
check, crunch, crunch, crunch.
Now.
It's a second down run with Sanders. And he'll keep it moving down to the 15-yard line.
Yeah, baby.
That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive. Getting the sense, Charles, are going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far, it's working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
On the double.
Boys, 56, check 56. Come off the ball, come on. Slam, slam.
Five.
They'll run with Sanders. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Graham slotted out to the left.
Cut, cut, cut.
Beat them. Beat them.
And he is not going to get in as the big bodies stop him at the 1. They hold him again, and now all of a sudden it's 3rd and goal at the 1.
3rd and goal.
They held him out on 2nd down, and now here's 3rd and goal.
Shoot.
On 3rd down, Branch. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. No gain on the play, and what to do now on 4th and goal.
Brings up 4th and goal.
A field goal would make it a 2-score game, but they're going to go aggressive. They're going to try this thing on 4th and goal.
Hit it.
And he's in. Touchdown, Eagles. From a yard out. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. A nice throw there by the second-year quarterback.
And I don't believe that's the kind of play he would have made as a rookie, because usually your rookie season is a continuation of your college days. A lot of one read, and if you don't have it, you just take off and go. Now he's settled in the pocket a little bit more, reading the field and getting to a 2nd and sometimes 3rd progression. That was a nice play.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Let's go now.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They didn't have a script to start the ball game. And typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet. Generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points. Get that 0 off the board. 2nd down and inches. Man open. That's Calvin Ridley. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for a 1st down for the Falcons.
Ready.
Back-to-back good plays. Have them on the move on 1st down.
Ready.
Looking to throw. Hastings. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. He's looking for Ridley again. And now it's 2nd down.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
Defense. Our time. It's our time. Shoot!
They run the counter. Samuel. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And it's going to be 3rd down and a ways to go here. 3rd and 14.
Set. 60 Pittsburgh. Leo.
Here we go again.
Back to throw. Hastings. Open man is Westbrook, complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. On first down, Samuel. Earl Thomas in on the stop.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
At the Eagles' 27-yard line.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Check 43.
And he'll give it here to his running back. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for first.
He hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much.
Watch twins. Watch 5.
Looking to throw. Hastings. And he's got a man, Calvin Ridley. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. 10 yards there and a 1st down for the Falcons.
Ready.
First chance in the red zone for the Falcons now. They've got a 1st and 10 at the 15. Back to throw. Hastings. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Snags it for the pick. 2nd interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on, his teammates are going to check on it, because when you've done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
That was 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. It's an Eagles 1st down on a gain of 11.
We go. 50, plant.
56. Keep it up, defense. Keep it up, guys.
Right back to Sanders on 1st down. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets him back now for 2nd down.
Woo! Let's get it. 56.
Go. 120.
Let him know. Let him know.
Go.
Switch it. Come on, switch it.
Sunday.
First throw now for the backup Wentz. Wide open receiver, complete. And he'll be corralled well upfield right around the 40-yard line. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
Hey, Rip 5-2, I'm here. Hey, Haywood.
2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0.
Give me that ball. Give me that ball, defense. That's it, baby.
We'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL.
Man 5-7. Hey, Delta.
Wentz now on first down. The connection made. It's Graham. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. Talk about a big first half. Already has the 2 touchdowns, adding to his receiving total there and picking up the first down.
He's coming off the line so fast. I think he's intimidating the defensive backs with his explosiveness, and he's chipping away at their confidence.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10.
Yeah, let's get a sack lunch. Chef.
Ramp. 82.
Right there. 54, right there.
Here we go.
I got you. Watch.
Shotgun now for Wentz. This will be caught inside the 10. All the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. An excellent gain, 35 yards. Now, we know this offense has the potential to strike quickly, and they just bit off 2 huge plays on back-to-back snaps.
So on the other side of the ball, you've got to go band of brothers thought process. No one left behind. No pointing fingers, no accusations. Because if you don't, those quick strikes we just saw, they become long-lasting.
And Graham's got it, complete. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. That, of course, all set up by the big run on the play prior. They took advantage right away.
You mentioned advantage. Probably taking advantage of their natural instinct after that previous play to be aggressive and rush towards the line of scrimmage. And instead, they were vulnerable to the pass.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. Fielded about a yard deep. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here. An inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Earl Thomas. And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's the guy in all the commercials now.
Yeah, I think he's doing it right, kid.
And now the drive starts with a completion out to the right. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
We didn't need to ask him around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays.
Under pressure, and he'll go down back at the 26-yard line.
Well, maybe that can give him a little bit of a pick-me-up, a little bit of a jolt. One of the few things that's gone right defensively.
Because other than that, it's really been a first half to forget.
That's the way.
Lefty.
52.
Kill.
Watch Mike. Let's go.
Here.
It's going to be a long day offense. It's going to be.
Hey. I said.
Now Wentz on 3rd down. Got his man. It's Arcega-Whiteside. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. In the slot on the right is Graham. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal.
Ready.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number one.
Set, ready? 15, Lonnie. 15, Lonnie.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
Get it.
Second and one.
56.
And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A one-yard touchdown reception. And the Eagles able to push further out in front.
I heard a coach talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially runs that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that could finish off a squad if you let them.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This half has been theirs. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Ready to break.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. Typically down to the first half line, so they at least need a field goal out of this drive. But they're down to the point where they need a touchdown, don't they?
Yeah, normally, you know me. I mean, you've been around me for a while now, right? I'm sorry about that. But normally, I'm the one preaching patience.
Yeah.
You know, take your time. First half, you still got a chance. I think they're out of patience here. This has to be a drive that gets a touchdown. So if you're the play caller, you're going to that portion of the sheet that says big-time plays, specials, anything you can use to get yourself back into it.
The final two quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. That's fielded in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line.
Ready.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30.
He's coming.
Greystone, travel. Hey, orbit. On the go.
2nd and 6. That is caught by the former Gator Antonio Callaway. That catch good for 5. It's third down.
18 Gator.
Get that quarterback.
They'll try and run forward with Sanders. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Now we'll get a stoppage here as it appears we've got an Eagle slow to get up.
Come on, set.
And in Week 17, let's hope this won't affect him for the playoffs. We'll step aside. They'll run on first down. Branch. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down.
I like the strategy. Extra tight ends, extra beef. They want to run the football, but that means you probably want to run it inside. If you get strung out on the perimeter, you're in peril.
Yeah, we saw the result. Negative yardage.
Hey, kill. Bravo.
Now on 2nd and 13. Wentz. The ball is getting man wide open, complete. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 45-yard line.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 19, and he'll bring this one back to the 29. They needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the third quarter defensively. They did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break, taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
Here we go, here we go.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They have been struggling. I would imagine at halftime they went through some possible changes where those changes aren't working, so now where do you go?
I think that now it's much more.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Falcons. Calvin Ridley, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Falcons get a bit closer. Now the extra point. He's got it to bring it back to 28-7 now. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Ready.
Already at the line is Philly offense set to go. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. Of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get him down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part 2, right? Because once they threw the interception off the drive, that does them no good to go back and say, well, you know, we had a good one going. Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13.
52's the Mike. Watch Mike. Watch Mike. Know your job.
Buzz.
52. Watch the run. Hey, they're running it.
Hey.
Come on, boys. 52. We ain't giving up nothing. Let's go.
They'll set up the throw.
We ain't giving up nothing.
Tight end Dallas Goedert. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Philadelphia picking up the first on a gain of 15. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 36-yard
Check
line.
24. Check 24. Kill.
They're going to look to throw. He's got the first down past midfield. And he's going to get this into enemy territory at the 45. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here we go.
From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Ready.
Now a handoff here to his running back. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, they have that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
Let's go. 50, plant.
52's the Mike. You don't want none of it. Give me it. Pick up the ball.
Hey, Charlie.
Hey, Mike 52. Mike 52.
Yes.
52's the Mike right here, over there, right? 52's the Mike. Let's go, baby.
Get it.
He'll look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Well, that takes a start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very fickle man.
I got one. New Mike 52. Mike 52.
Hey, wahoo.
Watch the pass. Check 52's the Mike. Check 52's the Mike. Hey, tight. Mike 52.
Now.
52. Squeeze, double.
Looking to throw. And able to find Graham, complete. And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 30.
Break.
Watch Mike. Here we go. Tight left. Hey, we got 3 down.
Hey, Alpha.
52, Mike 52.
Now.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. He's got his man on the crossing route. Philadelphia picking up the first on a gain of 15. So on that play, defense was in the zone. They ran a crossing route offensively, but the defense there, you got to be good with communication, don't you?
You certainly do, and it's not something that is really evident when you watch it on the screen. But everyone's talking, communicating, pointing.
And take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. And that touchdown reception is the 5th for him in this game, and that ties the NFL record.
And a record that's held up since 1950. This is another person that's tied it, but think about this. Bob Shaw said it in 1950. Kellen Winslow came along and tied it. And then, of course, Jerry Rice tied it as well. And finally, we're seeing it here one more time. Phenomenal.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll probably wish he'd reconsidered here. It will cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try to put points on the board.
Now a play fake here on first down. Airing it out, looking for Ridley. Oh, wide open, complete. Touchdown, Falcons. Calvin Ridley, 85 yards. And the Falcons cut into that lead. Well, if they're going to make a game of this in the second half, they need a few big plays to go their way. That's one.
And the way to get it done is to also conserve time. So to your point, that big play right there, now you're not moving the ball downfield, taking time off the clock. You're leaving yourself a better avenue to continue to try and make a comeback.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Hey, kill. Hey, Ford, don't kill. Hey, we're good. We're good.
Wentz will try again on second down. That's taken in by Callaway. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
Here we go.
A gain there of 21 yards.
Here we go.
A cool little accomplishment for him passing the football. 25,000 yards. He just surpassed that for his career.
When he was a little guy in the backyard just throwing around probably with his dad, he thought about playing in the NFL. He dreamed of it. But to put up these kind of numbers while doing so, that's got to be kind of cool for him. He'll enjoy the heck out of thinking about that when this one is over.
And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Wentz now 5 straight completions here in this second half. First and 10.
Hey, Foxtrot.
Wentz to throw again. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to keep it here. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down. 3 receivers head out right, 1 to the left on second and 3.
56. Mike, 56. Right there. 56.
Throwing now is Wentz. And Grant's got it over the middle. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 19 yards the pickup there. Move the chains. Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era, and we think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
This quarterback now 13 of 15 passing. That's good for 87%. That's first and 10. Now a give right side. Clinton. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a second and 9.
I think if we put together a job description for a middle linebacker, we would start with being able to hold down things in the middle of the line of scrimmage and be able to take on blockers. But how about the guys who can go sideline to sideline and make plays?
Love a guy that can do that. We saw a perfect example of it right there.
Ready?
Here's second and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Here we go.
Smooth.
Second and 9 now. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. From 10 yards out. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
That'll be taken in the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One-play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on...
And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. Picked off at the 36. And he brings it back to right around the 20. Well, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game, go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity.
On the ready.
Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10.
Who that? Who that?
Hey, zoom.
56. Mike.
Hey. Let's go.
2nd and 10. And that one got tipped, kind of threw everything off. It brings up 3rd. How good has he been throwing the football, though? And despite that incompletion, that's just the 3rd time he's been off target this entire game.
And, Brandon, I've been on the other side of this equation, trying to defend a guy who's been this hot, and it chips away at your confidence. And when you're not confident when you're trying to defend, it makes you slower to the football, and it leads to more completions for them.
56.
First throw now for the backup call. That's going to be caught. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Graham slotted out to the left.
That's trash.
Let's go.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
At the 6-yard line.
Ready.
2nd and goal from the 6 this time.
52's the mic. Let's go, D.
Ready.
That's complete right around the 8. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. They get only a yard there. Now it's 3rd and goal.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
They've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal?
52's the mic.
Hey, seam 6. Look at me. Zip, get it.
Now back to throw. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Eagles take advantage of good field position on the turnover to cash this one in. Whoa. Took that one well to the left and no good.
Jason Sanders is set to kick off.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have stayed where he was, as he'll only get back to the 6. Yard line.
At their own 16-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And last time, one play interception, so this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, shoot your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
Ready.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they run forward and throw the ball again.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off at the 18. And he'll score. Touchdown, Eagles.
In the face.
Defensively, they've had their way in this one. That pick six makes that scoreboard even more lopsided.
I remember talking with a guy in the league, and I said, what do you do when the game's like this? You know, it's pretty much over. You ready to go to the bench and hang out? He said, oh, heck no. I want to stay on the field. I might get some stats. I might get a pick or two.
You like being out there at the end of these wide margins.
When they have to throw it, that gives you more opportunities to go get it.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
Come on now, let's go.
At their own 19-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to play your playmakers together. Say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays. Oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time.
Gone. Be grip.
To throw on third down. Hastings. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Derek Barnett able to maneuver in for the sack.
That right now, that's a defeated team out there. I think you can see it totally in their body language.
Hands on hips, heads low. It's just been a struggle from the start.
Yeah, this team has been thoroughly beaten right from the word go.
Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And the Eagles will have great starting field position here as they take over. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Let's bring it. Let's go. Let's bring it. Let's bring it.
6-5-7. Let's go.
From the gun, it's Wentz. And he's got this one complete to Callaway. They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration, not a good play.
Let's go.
A very short field to work with now. 1st and goal after the great punt return.
Go.
Out
Shoot.
of the gun, they'll look to throw. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. J.J. Arcega-Whiteside, the intended receiver. Now they get a 4th quarter pick. A little something to hang their hat on, I guess.
Okay, so let's face it, though. Who's happy about this play? Fantasy guys, right?
Yeah.
The analytics will tell you one thing.
Oh, he's not going to make it out of the end zone. The push too strong, and that'll be a safety. Things are just going from bad to worse now. It's a safety that does him in here, and that is one frustrated offensive unit.
They can't get out from under their own shadow right now. I mean, I know this is the NFL, but could you imagine a college crowd right now? That's what they'd be doing. They'd be chanting, "Start the bus," because they think this one is over.
Let's go now.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And this game comfortably in hand. The scoreboard speaks for itself, but you still got your starting quarterback out there. Where do you go to the backup? Let him get some time.
And that's one of the great questions in the NFL, Brandon, because I'm just going to tell you, in the 2015 season, I commentated on 3 games in a row that were blowouts. And in none of them did the starting quarterback ever come out of the game with a team that had a big lead. And in each instance, I asked the coaches later on, why didn't you do that? And they all looked at me and said, just don't really do that in the NFL. These guys play, and we just play them all the way through. Now, in certain situations, they take them out, but for the most part, they're not as worried and concerned about getting them out of the game. And that's always puzzled me a little bit.
Foyesade Aluakon made the tackle there for his safety position.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Haywood. 80 weapon. Hey, Mike, get it.
That one looks like his. That's the right side here, complete. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. Now on 1st down, he'll drop the throw. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a